Coach, just your statement about this past week and then looking ahead to the trip to South Dakota State.
Well, focus is on this week. Had a really good week of practice last week. We got to continue to have that this week. Good tempo, good energy. Got a great opponent coming, or we're going to go see here in Brookings, South Dakota.
Coach, the team seemed to sort of warm up, started late, sort of mini rally, I guess. What did you see in the second half there?
Well, first quarter, thought we had a big stop on defense. We're able to get it to 7-3 in the first quarter. Unfortunately, had some plays go their way. I thought the second half, I thought we came out with good energy. Defense gave us some great opportunities. Got the ball back twice. Unfortunately, didn't come up with any points. But I was really proud of the way the team fought and the way they played with good energy. Had some big plays at the end. B.J. Wiest had a block punt, scooped and scored. But they kept fighting. As I told them after the game, we got each other. We're going to stay together, and we're going to continue to fight together and win. And that win will come our way.
Yeah, and you got a player back on Saturday. Plez is back. What did you see from Plez on Saturday?
Well, Plez brings us a lot of energy. He's got the big playability. It was great to have him back. He's been out for a while. Can never have enough good backs, and he's one of them. But I thought he made some good plays in there. He's got to continue to get better this week.
And one sort of last thing on that, I saw that Keegan came out sort of early.
Mm-hmm.
What was the thought process there? Was he hurt? Why did Brock come in?
Yep, yeah, that was a decision I made. Went in and talked to Bear at halftime, Coach John Bear. Keegan's a competitor. He wants to win. It was 24-3. I believe in Keegan. I know he'll give us every opportunity to win, as Brock will as well. But talked to Coach Bear, and we decided to make a change. 24-3, we're looking for a little bit of a spark. But let's just be clear, it's not all on Keegan. There's 10 other guys on the field. We got to block, we got to catch, we got to run the football. But he's a competitor, and he'll be back ready to roll this week.
And going into there now on Saturday, they lost. Funny enough, the same score as you did to
North Dakota State.
Yeah. So what did you see in the South this past Saturday?
Well, North Dakota State's an awfully good football team. I think we've both seen that firsthand. But we're playing another great opponent this year. That's why they've won numerous national championships. But this is a championship program. We're playing in a great environment. Looking forward to the opportunity.
Another road test for your team. I mean, the schedule speaks for itself. Another chance for these guys to go out there and not just prove it, but to hang with one of the top teams in the country again, Coach.
Haven't seen the rankings today, but I know they were number 2 last week. We had 1 and 2 from our conference going up against each other, but I'm sure they're in the top 5. But they're a very good football team. Be a great environment. I enjoy going on the road. I enjoy being around the team. I enjoy going through the travel part of it, but we got a great atmosphere to play in. I know our team will be ready.
It takes a stable of running backs. Derek touched on Plez. Hope to get Plez a few more touches this week. And like you said, you could use all your running backs if you want to go on the road and keep their offense at bay.
Yeah, there's no doubt. We've got a good group of running backs. Nick Osho's having a great year. We've got to continue to feed him the ball as well. But it's great having Plez back. Deion Brown, went in there and did some good things, and then Angelo St. Louis at the end of the game did a nice job.
So what's it going to take to maybe come out on top there? Granted, like I said, they also lost to a NDSU by the same exact score. So what similarities do you see there?
Well, I think every week's the same message, Derek. Is we got to play well on all 3 phases. We got to put 4 quarters together. At times we do that. You saw that in the first quarter of the game this past week, and you saw it in the fourth quarter. Well, we got to put 2 and 3 together, right? But we're very capable of doing that, and got to have a great week of practice, great tempo, great energy.
I just want to talk about the defensive line for a little bit.
Sure.
A couple weeks ago, South Dakota doesn't allow anyone in the backfield. They're all over the backfield. This past week, North Dakota, another good offensive line. These guys stick their hands up, bat down 4 passes. What have you seen just from that group over the last couple of weeks? Because they've turned it up once conference play hit.
They really have. They've, Coach Pfleger's done a great job with these guys. We're playing a lot of guys, which has really helped. But you saw that early. We had opportunities. B.J. Wiest made some plays all over the field on special teams. We punted the ball. B.J. gets down there, knocks their cover guy into the returner, had a chance. And then you saw throughout the drives our D-line batting the ball. Ball's up in the air. We're a step away from catching it. And that's what we told them at halftime. Keep playing, keep being active. And sure enough, that next half, Jerome Robinson comes in, strips the ball. We get a hand on it with Jaden Childers, and Nick Yatsko makes a great interception. But we just got to stay flying around the ball and keep getting our hands up.
All right, joined now by defensive end Nathan Gonzalez. Questions for Nathan?
Nathan, a high octane offense on Saturday. What's the team going to just take from that, and also the past couple of games?
To be honest, these offenses we face, they're pretty good offenses, and I think every week we're showing signs that we're just getting better and better. One thing I love about our defense, when we go up to, face an offense, we're never scared. We're never one to back down from, the situation we're playing in, the environment we're playing in. That's the thing I love about our guys. We always go in to win. We always go into an environment to compete and bring the juice. We're always one to embrace the environment we're in. So I think we just got to keep, going, taking it one day at a time in practice, and, looking forward to this next opponent, South Dakota.
Chance to disrupt the game too, Seth. I mean, nothing like disrupting a game play by play. It's a snowball effect that you guys tip a ball, disrupt a play, then it moves on. I know it's motivating to go on the road again this week and to prove that you guys belong not only in this conference but against one of the top teams in the country on the D-line.
Yeah, exactly. That was a big emphasis this week is, getting our hands in the quarterback's vision, obstructing the throwing. And I think we did execute that. There's always room for improvement. And, as I said, each week we're going to keep developing that and increasing that, challenging ourselves to see how far we can go. And, that's what I got to say on that.
It seems like your defense is getting better every week, and you're holding your own. You're going against a team that, all 5 linemen are back this year. These are great opportunities to show what you're made of.
Oh, yeah. I love going up against, when I hear that they got good players on offense, good O-line. All I hear when I hear that is it's going to make me better. The better the people I get to go up against, the better I know I'm going to get. So, and that's the same for the whole D-line. Everyone's stepping up. There's so many people playing, and I'm so proud of them because, people are stepping up, doing their job, showing each other that no one's scared of anyone. So, yeah, I love when we go against good offenses.
Speaking of that, all coaches preach on complementary football. How do you guys take pride in that? You're helping the offense out. The offense might help you guys out. Special teams is going to be a big factor in a game like this too. How much do you guys kind of pick each other up with complementary football, especially this time of the year when the schedule can sometimes be a grind?
Yeah, complementary football, that's a real important thing that we got to continue building on and, trusting each other. I love when the offense comes over and, gives us feedback and stuff, hypes us up. It really helps us, and we do the same thing to the offense. So, yeah, we got to continue playing together. Special teams, too, has been, real great this past few weeks, and I know they're going to continue doing their thing. And we got to hold our 1/3 on the defense.
All right, joined now by wide receiver B.J. Wiest. Questions for B.J.?
Obviously, there was the blocked punt there in the late on Saturday. So how are you going to look to maybe emulate that going into next Saturday's game?
Yes, sir. Every week, we prepare. We do everything we can. We try to find out what we can do to stretch their special teams, stretch their offense, defense. and just prepare how we've been, you know, attacking everything we can, just figuring out what they're going to do and attack the edges.
What do you see on that play that you were able to block it and score it?
The whole week we practiced bringing down one of our players so they would block in on whatever side it was. To me, lucky for me, it was on my side, and I knew the whole time as we were doing it, they would shift and block in. So I knew I needed to move my stance in, and I had to create the angle, and I had it, and I took it.
How much of a confidence boost is that? You see, you know, you study that all week, you think you have an angle, and then you get it and score it, and that's just a big boost to the team, but I know it's a big boost for you and your coaches to, you know, to keep working hard.
Yes, sir, 100%. And with me, it gives me the confidence that I know I can do it, and I'm going to prepare myself to do it every single week and just keep going and to push other players that they know they got to do it too, and we just got to keep bringing everything we got every play.
How much pride are you taking in special teams right now? It's a big factor in any game, but especially
Yes, sir.
I feel like in a road game, you can turn it, turn
Yes,
it
sir.
real
I mean, special teams, you know, it's a big factor. Any game it is, every game, you know, it plays the same role as offense, defense, you know. It's just the big three, you know. It's just offense, defense, special teams, you know, it just plays just as big as a factor, and we got to prepare like it just because it's always going to be a factor.
Offensively, another challenge for South Dakota State. I mean, you look at the receiver room, all you guys have been on the field over the last couple of weeks. What have you seen from that South Dakota State defense, and what are you most looking forward to this week?
I mean, they're a good defense, you know, they bring a lot, they got big guys, they're good with speed, they're good with their hands, you know, they're good with zone, man. I mean, they're going to be a tough opponent, and that's good for us because we need them. I mean, we want to push ourselves, we want to push ourselves to be the best, and I think with this team, it's just another challenge that we know we can overcome, and we just got to execute, and we'll get it done.
Missouri Valley Conference is a gauntlet every week. There's no chance to take a breath.
Yes, sir.
You know, you have to come out with 100% every game, and it's a challenge to play the best.
Yes, sir.
How's this? Is this what you expect every week? Is this your biggest challenge?
We prepare every single week like it's a championship week because we're in it. Every game we're in it, we're playing it. We prepare like the championship week. Every team, any team it is, we play like it's a championship game.
Do you like the personal challenge?
Yes, sir. I love it.